So sorry for getting delayed. So let's go on our session. Let's take a market overview of Nifty and Bank Nifty. I see कि Nifty एक Bank Nifty after getting some gains, it is cooling down from upside and ऊपर से थोड़ा सा supply zone create किया है. So the markets are not quite sustainable right now. एक बार ऊपर से sell off आ रहा है, देखने को मिल रहा है sell off वापस से. तो आई वुड सी कि एक थोड़ा सा प्रॉफिट बुकिंग इफ समवन वांट्स टू सी फॉर द प्रॉफिट बुकिंग दे कैन गो फॉर प्रॉफिट बुकिंग एज वेल ऑन द सेम साइड कि अपसाइड रेसिस्टेंस इज कैप्ड फॉर निफ्टी एंड विच इज नियर टू अबाउट 2250 के आसपास का जो ऊपर का लेवल है दैट इज द कैप फॉर निफ्टी ऑन अपसाइड एंड टेकिंग ऑन द व्यू ऑफ सपोर्ट इन निफ्टी सो आई वुड से कि 22,000 का एक नोशनल फिगर है जो एक सपोर्ट क्रिएट कर रहा है राइट नाउ ऑन इमीडिएट टर्म्स एंड आई वुड से कि उसके ऊपर अगर एक बार टिकता है तो यू कैन गो फॉर बाय ऑन डिप सिनेरियोज अगेन and taking on scenarios where Nifty and Bank Nifty is making some. Just a minute, I'll take on chart for you guys. So yeah, so this is the chart what we have for you right now, and I would see कि already एक upside से थोड़ा सा profit booking नजर आया है. If you can see both candles they are all red and there the volume is been so high. So ultimate resistance will be 22,250 for Nifty and Bank Nifty का जो ultimate resistance रहेगा near to about 47,900 और 48,000 का zones जो है वो एक resistance रहेगा which I told in the previous session as well. So these are our levels and Bank Nifty का जो support है what we are taking is 47,500. Above that you can see कि एक बहुत बड़ा follow नहीं आएगा उसके ऊपर अगर टिकता है तो बहुत बड़ा follow नहीं आएगा. So same as if we see Bank Nifty chart, so Bank Nifty chart is also getting some technically driven and I would say कि एक upside zone बनाया था 2 दिन का जो नियरली अबाउट इट्स 18th ऑफ अप्रैल के हाईज को एक बार अगर ब्रीच नहीं किया तो वी कैन टेक इट पॉजिटिव फॉर बैंक निफ्टी दैट्स व्हाट वी हैव व्यू राइट नाउ सो 40 18th अप्रैल का जो हाई मतलब नियरली क्लोज है ऑन द हाई साइड या फिर ओपन जो था उसका नियरली अबाउट 47,590 है तो 47,500 का एक जोन है जहां पे सपोर्ट लेने की कोशिश करेगा सो 200 पॉइंट है आपके पास बैंक निफ्टी में फॉर टेकिंग सिनेरियोज where you can take on views 47,500 टूटते ही you can go for big selling आप जा सकते हो go for profit booking as much as you can so that the technical point जहां पर नीचे 300-400 पॉइंट के नीचे का एक रेसिस्टेंस भी दे देगा सॉरी फॉलो ऑन भी दे देगा so talking about the stocks what I recommend for the stocks right now I'll give you escorts. एक escorts बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है for the technical positivity and the trend is positive and we are taking as a technical point of view 3300 का target upside के आसपास देख रहे हैं and taking a support near to about 3070 के आसपास का support है which is in focus right now and which is a major support and above that you can take on 33 levels as a target upside. So escorts you can focus IOC is another stock the technical positivity we are feeling in this stock and we are taking a target of 185. 185 is eminent and 185 is not a full-fledged target as well as we are taking a small target of 185. So if it sustains above 185, 210 can also be seen on immediate terms. Same as if you want to take on support for IOC, 164 will be the ultimate support for IOC. So another stock which I have been continuously repeating for last 2 months in the session as well. PSUs are in focus. So PNB is our focus point, and we see 145, 150 के आसपास के target देखने जा सकते हैं. And support taking a support 124 will be the eminent support right for this. So if someone wants to take on a view for एक साल का अगर आप view लेना चाहते हो तो we have our trend positivity in Polycab. तो एक साल का व्यू रहेगा इसमें Polycab, HDFC बैंक and Coal India and autos में Maruti. So I'll repeat again Polycab which is positive in trend for a year and the fundamental is very positive. We are seeing 42% upside in our fundamental reports. We have a fundamental report of Polycab which shows कि 42% का upside we are taking And SDFC Bank also we are taking 27% hike, but I will say कि जो लॉन्ग टर्म रोकना चाहते हैं तो ही लें SDFC को, शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए ना लें. Same as Coal India focus, OMCs, oil OMCs are focus. So Coal India, Oil India and Coal India both are in focus just because we have good fundamentals for the oil and the coal sector also, as well as recent news also gave up positivity to make up for Coal India. So Coal India, we have a upside of nearly 20%, 19 to 20% in a year. And Maruti also we are taking a positive view just because the autos are in focus for next year. Sector full sector is in focus for 1 year, so we are taking positive for Maruti also. तो 14,000 के आसपास का टारगेट लेके चल रहे हैं मारुति में फॉर अ ईयर प्रोस्पेक्ट. So this is our view in stocks, short term or long term I have mentioned. So if someone wants to take on a technical stock right now, so Raymond is a recommended stock for today as well as 2 or 3 days. If someone wants to take for a weekly view, so Raymond is one of the positive side. We are looking for a immediate momentum. 2130 के आसपास का टारगेट हम लोग लेके चल रहे हैं. एंड सपोर्ट इफ यू वांट टू टेक इट 1950 1930 के आसपास आप टारगेट लेके चल सकते हो फॉर रेमंड. So I'll take on the chart for Raymond. You can see guys on the screen Raymond. So right now it's 2040 2042 के आसपास चल रहा है. तो we are seeing कि 2130 के आसपास आप देख सकते हो इसका Raymond का टारगेट. And 1950 will be the eminent support for the same. And talking on the sectoral outlook, which is positive, right? We are taking on a positivity. Is first of all, I already said PSUs. PSUs are in focus, and we are taking the positive outlook for a week, for quarter, as well as half yearly and the yearly view. That is all time frames we are taking as a positive view on the index. So another stock, another index, what we are taking for today. If I talk for today only, so just a minute, I'll give up. Yeah. So reality is another sector which is being taken as a positive for weekly view as well as in the monthly view also. So reality is in focus. So if someone wants to go for the reality stocks, that will be positive. Ogra is also one of the focus point in reality, and I'll mark one of the projected and the eminent stock, which is Mahindra Life Sciences Developers. So this is one of a technical point of view. This is positive for a weekly view and the momentum in near term, as well as Prestige Estates is also positive, which I said in the last session. आपको 2100 के भाव से आसपास दिया था. सॉरी, आई एम सॉरी अबाउट द प्राइस. लास्ट मैंने जो फिनिक्स मिल दिया था, फिनिक्स मिल 3000 के आसपास 3040 चल रहा था उस टाइम पे. आई गेव इन द सेशन. नाउ इट्स 3200. सो ऑलरेडी 6% का रैली आई थिंक नियरली अबाउट दे चुका है Phoenix Mills. Now I'm recommending Prestige Estates and Mahindra Life Sciences. So someone wants to take for the momentum trade, you can take it from here. It's a technical point of view for weekly view as well as monthly view. So DLF is also positive. I'll see a query coming for DLF also. So DLF is also positive in the scenario, but according to the market, these two stocks, which are Mahindra Life Sciences and Prestige Estates, might get a more price action than DLF. So it's a peer comparison, what I say. And talking about the next index, what we are focusing, I already said PSUs, and the reality is in focus. And so the another, it's consumable durables. So we can focus on Havels. I already said the session is going on, and there is a season going on for these stocks. So एक अच्छा अपसाइड मिल सकता है यहाँ पे फॉर अ वेरी शॉर्टर पीरियड एंड मोमेंटम. सो डोंट होल्ड फॉर दीज स्टॉक्स फॉर मच. इतना ज्यादा होल्ड करने का रिकमेंडेड नहीं है फॉर दीज स्टॉक्स, बट टेक ऑन दीज स्टॉक्स फॉर a momentum basis and book your profits. So the stocks are Havels, Voltas, Dixon Technology, and Blue Star. These are the four stocks which are in focus, and you can keep on for a momentum only. So that's my view right now for these stocks. And pharma is also another sector which is going a little bit positive in the technicals for a near term. So I won't suggest much to go for the heavy conviction over the same. But if someone wants to take a risk for a quarter or month, थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा risk taker है, तो you can take on pharmas also. So the pharmas, generally it's not uh, the conviction givers for me. So lupin is one of the focus. इसके अलावा और ज़्यादा you can take on Zydus Life. That's the positive stock. So that's it from my side. I took an index and the sectors which are positive for this and the stocks I took for short term as well as long term. So I'll be open for taking a query on the stocks part for the Q and A's. I think that will be comfortable. Anuj, over to you for the query. So yeah, if I'll give you a trade, just give me on the trade. Mm, so what do you want to take on the trade, Nifty or Bank Nifty? So I'll prefer trading with Nifty. Let me see the chart for the Nifty. So Nifty, I think it's weaker side. I would go for put side. एक थोड़ा सा immediate support भी तोड़ा है on the downside, and I would say कि just give me a minute. I'll be giving you the strike prices and the levels. Just a minute. So, Bank Nifty is getting more attractive for the put side as well. The Nifty is also on the same verge of candle pattern, which is creating align with Nifty and Bank Nifty. So, I would say कि Nifty का जो at the money का put चल रहा है, what it is right now, my network connection is getting lagged off, so I'm not getting the price. Yeah, I got a refresh. Yeah, okay. So I get a price of 22,250 का जो put चल रहा है. It's near to about 159. You can take it on the range of 150 145 के रेंज में आप ले सकते हो उसको. As well as someone is a risk taker और मतलब थोड़ा सा ज्यादा रिस्क ले सकता है according to the conservative side. So the conservative people can take on 150, and someone who can take a risk can take on 155 से 155 से 150 के बीच में भी ले सकता है, चलेगा. We are seeing the target coming to nearly 178 और 180 के आसपास हम लोग टारगेट देख रहे हैं इसमें. बट एज ऑफ नाउ इट्स थोड़ा सा स्लो एंड स्टडी है, स्लो है. सो टेकिंग ऑन द सपोर्ट, इफ समवन वांट्स टू टेक अ सपोर्ट, यू कैन टेक इन 125 के आसपास इसका सपोर्ट लेके चल सकते हैं. So right now the price came up to 152, 153. So it's in a buy range right now. You can take on in the range and wait for 125 on the downside as well as 180 coming on the upside. So it's right now 150. Someone wants to take, already must have placed the order. People must have already placed the order, so you can take in from the range. So it's 150 already we have got. So people who have put their orders on 150, they might have got the order. And let's wait for the targets. Till then, we take a query on stocks. So I think I saw a lot of queries coming for metal sectors. So the metal sector is positive. I take it positive for metal sector, and as well as the CPSC, I got a lot of queries. So CPS is also positive. So if I'll allow Anuj, if you'll allow, I'll take an express query from this side. Uh, so CG Power is technically positive, and we see the price can move up to another level. And CG Power, we are taking a positivity for another 10% upside, taking 3 or 4% downside as a support. So GFCL also, GSPCL, GSPCL, I think that is not in our coverage, but I can say on the technical point, कि it's a neutral to slightly positive रहेगा, but we are not seeing any immediate upside for the same. So talking about the next stock, I miss the TCS. I got a query of TCS. TCS is also another positive stock, and the ITs we are taking as a positive just because the dollar index is on a pause, and we see कि dollar index pause रहता है तो IT also get some spike, as well as on the vice versa side dollar index में थोड़ा spike आता है तो we see another IT coming down. So that is positive right now. Dollar index is in pause, so we can see a bounce coming in TCS for another 5-6% के आसपास, and keeping 1 or 2% on the support downside. So taking on NLC, I already said stock. The metals are positive, and we are taking the positivity in this side. And yeah, already a lot of queries coming for NLC. Yeah, NLC is also positive. I already said metals always NLC also we are taking as a positive side. थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा target रहेगा इसमें NLC में. We are taking 20 to 25% upside for 6 months, and a near to about target. Uh, Vijay is asking NLC, so you can take on for 20-25% upside, and keeping a support of nearly 5-7% के नीचे support रखिएगा, and take it for 20 to 25% for 6 months and above. So NBCC is also positive for a longer tenure. If someone wants to take it for short tenure, then avoid this stock. Someone wants to take it for long term, 6 months, एक साल के आसपास लेना है तो you can take it. Even if someone wants to take for weekly or momentum trade, you can take it for weekly, and just keep a strict stop loss of 1.5 or 2% के आसपास stop loss रख लीजिएगा, and take it forward for another 4% coming upside. And IRFC sir, IRFC का टारगेट विल बी नियर टू अबाउट 170-180 के आसपास रहेगा ऑन अ लॉन्गर टर्म. I'll take it positive on this IRFC. So I'll take it positive on IRFC. We are keeping the sector, full sector is on positive. So IRFC already 143 आ गया है right now. So 160 and 170 will be the eminent target for multi quarters. So IRCTC, Tata Motors, these are all positive. IRCTC का थोड़ा सा पॉज है तो आई विल स्टे कि थोड़ा सा अवॉइड कीजिएगा, क्योंकि अभी कंसोलिडेशन की बात एक बार मूव का वेट करते हैं. सो टाटा मोटर्स इज ऑल्सो पॉजिटिव फ्रॉम अवर साइड, एज वेल एज SBI ऑल्सो हमारा फंडामेंटल आउटलुक व्यू है, and we are taking 27% upside in SBI and 19% upside in SDFC Bank. ये हमारा फंडामेंटल आउटलुक ऑन बैंक्स है. आई स्ट्रिक्टली रिमेंबर कि 27% फॉर SBI and 19% for SDFC Bank. So Tata Motors is also positive. We are taking positive for autos. So Maruti is in focus at max at now, क्योंकि जो Tata Motors का बीटा है that is more than Maruti. So Maruti will get less volatile than Tata Motors. So if someone wants to take on conservative view, he can take in Maruti. अगर किसी को थोड़ा सा ज्यादा रिटर्न भी चाहिए या फिर थोड़ा सा ज्यादा रिस्क एपिटाइट भी है तो दे कैन टेक ऑन टाटा मोटर्स. So taking IRCTC also positive, we can take, but avoid it from now just because it's a neutral view. एक अच्छा consolidation में जाने के बाद breakout आएगा तब we will be taking the views over this. So Anuj, over to you. I think I have covered the queries. Let me know if someone is left with the query. So I'll track the trade. Yes. So the price right now it's nearly about 152 और 153 के आसपास ही चल रहा है. We already gave it 150, so it's near to about the price. So market is also market after giving two uh, एक दो कैंडल के बाद एक अच्छा कंसोलिडेशन देखने को मिल रहा है. सो लेट्स वेट फॉर अवर थिंग एंड वी सी अनदर 180 के प्राइस भी देखने को मिल सकते हैं. एंड आई ऑल्सो गॉट अ क्वेरी ऑफ एरेडा, सो आई टेक ऑन द क्वेरी ऑफ एरेडा. ओके. So renewable energy, we are focusing on our budgets and we are taking this stock as a positive outlook. एक if you can see the candle price, एक अच्छा bounce मिला है and the morning star is being created और उसके बाद एक अच्छा bounce मिला है and the gap up is seen. बट आज के दिन कुछ 10% के आसपास गया होगा नियरली अबाउट, एंड देन इट गेव अप अ प्रॉफिट बुकिंग टू 6-7% के नीचे, 6-7% के आसपास आया है। एंड वी सी अगेन कि अगर आज का हाईज के ऊपर अगर क्लोज होता है तो इट विल बी पॉजिटिव फॉर इट, बट इसका 173 का जो लेवल है दैट इज अ क्रूशियल रोल। उसके नीचे अभी ट्रेड आ रहा है, अभी नीचे 171 आ गया है। 173 के ऊपर अगर सस्टेन करता है तो वी कैन टेक अ वेरी गुड व्यू, एक अच्छा अपसाइड भी मिल सकता है ऑन द सेम साइड। So our trade is near to about 150 only, 149, 150 nearly वही चल रहा है आसपास. So we can wait on the same. And IRDA is positive. SJVN, yes, I got a query of SJVN. So I'll take on SJVN also. Yeah, technically if I'll say कि थोड़ा consolidation way में जा रहा है. Consolidation is a key point where the fresh up move can be initiated, and fresh move if initiated and then sustained above the levels, and it can give up a positivity. That is a definition of a positive trend of a stock. So the first tranche is consolidation, second tranche is way out of comfort zone from the consolidation, and third tranche is sustaining above the comfortable zone, and third level is the follow on. So this is our right now it's in a consolidation phase, and it hasn't given a range breakout or the range upside. So we'll still wait for an upside, and we can take on view over this. So Hudko, आई सर इतना क्वेरी आप पूछते हो वुड गो ओके या हुडको इज ऑल्सो ऑन अ कंसोलिडेशन फेज राइट नाउ, एंड आई सी कि ये प्राइस एक बार 205 रुपए टेस्ट करने के लिए वापस आ सकता है, टेकिंग अ सपोर्ट नियर टू अबाउट 159 एंड 160 के आसपास हमने ऑप्शन प्राइस देखा है, जस्ट गिव अ स्पाइक, एंड नाउ इट्स ट्रेडिंग ऑन 159 नियरली, 159, 158, 160 तक एक बार स्पाइक दिया है इसने, वेरी गुड स्पाइक, एंड we see another coming spike in near term, so you can hold on for this with a proper support. So I was completing my query over Hudco. Yeah, Hudco is in the consolidation. We see 205 एक बार आने के लिए टेस्ट कर सकता है, but if sustains about 205 उसके ऊपर sustain किया तो then we can take on a positive view. सेम एज सपोर्ट की बात करें तो 184 और 186 का जो जोन है दैट इज द सपोर्ट अल्टीमेटली व्हाट वी आर टेकिंग ऑन दिस, एंड दिस इज अवर this is done for the Hoodco. So the PNB also we already talked about. मैंने already recommendation भी दिया है PNB का. So PNB is positive in yearly view. We are taking 20 to 30% के आसपास का upside view. So Hind Copper, another Hind Copper, it's a metal, and we see another upside coming in Hind Copper just because the metals are all time high, and we are taking a positive view on the scenarios. And एक रेंज ब्रेकआउट आपको मिला है, एंड विच इज अ कंफर्ट जोन को क्रॉस किया है, एंड इट इज सस्टेनिंग अबव द कंफर्ट जोन. सो द लास्ट मैंने आपको लास्ट स्टेप बताया था, कंफर्ट जोन के ऊपर अगर सस्टेन करता है तो देर इज द लास्ट स्टेप विच इज फॉलो ऑन. सो वी आर लुकिंग फॉर अ फॉलो ऑन, एंड फॉलो ऑन हम लोग को कब मिलेगा, 392 के ऊपर जब निकलेगा तो वी सी अनदर फॉलो ऑन कमिंग, एंड वी आर टेकिंग एज अ पॉजिटिव व्यू इन हिंडाल्को. If someone wants to take it from here, they can take it from here as well. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.